Sup gripsters and random YouTubers, Evan here for grips.com, kicking it poolside in the Vegas heat. It is an absolute scorcher out here today. I almost don't even know why I'm doing this video in the scorching sun, but I wanted to show you guys a little view of the strip. I want to show you guys kind of where we're kicking it for the summer and bring you guys up to speed, because I haven't made a video in a while. I've been a little bit out of the loop, I've been a little bit disconnected, and I wanted to reconnect with you because I care about you, I miss you, and I've been learning a lot of things about myself, about the game, and about things that can help with performance for the game. So I want to share those with you so maybe you can, have a better summer, have a better experience. So I've been in Vegas for about a week now. I've played 2 tournaments. I've played the Summer Solstice and I've played a 1500 no limit. I played some interesting hands and I'm going to do some hand history reviews, but I'm going to save that for a different video because this is a mental game video. I want to keep it on topic. I want to keep it focused, concise, and we'll do hand history reviews in a different video. But I got some good ones, some good concepts I'm going to share with you guys. And I kind of wanted to talk about the 2016 World Series of Poker. We got a secret ingredient that we're bringing to the table this time around, and that secret ingredient is love. Secret ingredient is love. Some people might be like, all right, we're down with that. Some people might be like, dude, what are you talking about? And I've been observing the poker world. I've been observing myself. I've been observing a lot of my friends in the space, and I feel that the missing ingredient in this world, in the poker space, is love. There's not enough love. There's not enough care. There's not enough connection. And I'm not just talking about love for others, because when we're playing, I understand we're competing, we're trying to kill each other on the table, we're trying to take each other's food. Like, I get that, that's part of the game. We gotta bust out the warrior mentality when we're in the trenches. But I think self-love is missing. And I think lack of self-love is one of the reasons that in this space, people, myself included, push themselves so hard, make unreasonable requests of themselves, unreasonable demands of themselves, and have unrealistic expectations of themselves, which lead to a lot of disappointment, and which lead to a lot of self-deprecating behavior, a lot of self-loathing, and it's kind of a downward spiral. So, I just got back from a float, and I got the download in the tank that basically said, if you want to have a good life, you want to help yourself, you want to help others, you want to help the world, you want to do anything, it's got to start with self-love, and it's got to start with self-care. Because if you don't have that, no matter what you do, it's never going to be good enough. You're constantly going to be judging yourself, saying that's unacceptable, you could do better, pushing yourself. It's a very immature, very boyish mentality to which I've been experienced. I've been a first-hand victim of that mentality. And maybe I got it from family, maybe I got it from society, maybe I got it from the school system, maybe I got it from ads on the internet, maybe I got it from marketers. I don't know, but it's there, it was kind of planted up in here. And you know what they said in is that movie Inception? Is that the one with Leonardo DiCaprio? The most powerful thing, the most dangerous thing, man, is an idea. If you have a bad idea, if you have a mind virus, that will slowly take over consciousness. So if your starting thought is, I'm not good enough, I'm not deserving, I'm not worthy, then no matter what you do, no matter what you seek, always going to feel empty. And that is something that I experienced firsthand. It was only when I said, I'm just going to love myself, I'm just going to do what feels right, what I care about, that things really start to change. And I'm having the best summer of my life. I've only been here a week, but I'm having the best summer of my life because I'm in the company of people who I care about. I'm in the company of people who care about me and appreciate me for who I am. And that starts from a place of self-love. Because when you love yourself so much that nobody else has to, then you can be authentic and you can be real. And when you're being authentic and you're being real, people can love you for who you are. as opposed to not being sure about you because they don't know who you really are. And when I didn't have the feeling of self-love, self-care, self-appreciation, so I felt I needed to get love from external sources, I would behave in ways that were counter to my true essence, my true desire. I would do things to try to appease people. I would do things to try to please people such that, maybe they'd accept me, maybe they'd like me, maybe they'd give me some of that love that I was lacking so much. And I found that even when, I would get that love and acceptance from other people, I wouldn't be able to hold on to it because deep down I didn't feel, I was worthy of that. I didn't feel I was deserving of that. So I would do something to throw it away, or I would do something to mess it up. So I know some of you might be saying like, this is kind of woo-woo. Why is he talking about this? Like, why can't we talk about poker strategy? It's because if you don't have this, no matter what you do, it's never going to be enough. You're never going to be content. You're always going to be seeking more. You're always going to be seeking more achievement. And none of those things are going to make you happy. None of those things are going to make you content. None of those things are going to make you feel the way that you want to feel and what you really think you're seeking. You're saying, I want to win big money. I want to do good in tournaments. None of those will come to manifestation unless you have self-love. And once I started loving myself really, and just connecting with myself and dropping in and stop doing things that harm me. And I want to thank my mentor, Eric Thomas, for putting out a video the other day I watched while I was playing a tournament that said, you are amazing. You are amazing. There's something deep inside of you that's amazing. It's just waiting to come out. And he said, once you recognize what is amazing in you, you stop doing behaviors that keep you from, being your best. And there are some behaviors that I engaged in that I'm no longer engaging in because I start to care about myself. When you stop doing those behaviors, when I stop doing those behaviors, I stop feeling worse about myself, because I'm not judging myself for doing things I shouldn't be doing. I'm just not doing them. And that opens the gate for, true connection with myself, learning more about myself. And, one thing I'm learning out here in watching my friends, supporting my friends, being there for my friends, is that one of the best services that I can do is to give love, give support, give appreciation, give the good vibes, help people believe in themselves, help people connect with that love within, that self-care within, to just open them up to their infinite potential. And for a long time, I thought, no, I have to be the all-star poker player. I got to win all the tournaments. I mean, my roommate, my friends, they're all world-class poker players, like the very, very best. I got to get to their level. They won 10 million. I got to get 10 million in winnings. They got bracelets. I got to get bracelets. Yeah, love to get a bracelet. Love to get 10 million in winnings. But when I won that tournament in Niagara Falls, $162,000, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it. I was like, cool, I won. That's great. Why do I still feel depleted? Why do I still not feel the way I thought I was going to feel when I got this victory? And it's because I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't loving myself. I wasn't doing the things that deep down make me happy and are in alignment with, my deep down desires, my human blueprint, what I'm supposed to be doing. And this is something I only found through meditation. I've been doing a ton of yoga out here. I've probably done like 12 classes in 7 days. In every class, I learn more about myself. I understand more. I feel better. I feel healthier. I feel good for taking care of myself. And in doing that, it's been clicking. It's been cluing in. And I've been doing a lot of reading. So I'm going to show y'all the books I've been reading. And this was a big change. Because, this light is just ridiculous. Maybe I should walk like somewhere else. Nah. This thing's too hot. This thing's way too hot. Shit. We'll just do it like this. We'll just do it like this. And I do apologize for the video quality. I don't have my microphones. I don't have my computer. I don't have all my tools out here. But I wanted to connect. I didn't want to be out here for a month and guys like Grips, what are you doing? I wanted to bring you in a loop. So, God, this is hot. I'm just taking this off. This is way too hot. Black tourmaline protects you from other people's negative energy, which in the poker space there is a lot of. So it's important. So I've been reading the things that I think will give me the best benefit and will give me the most healing. So I talked about this in the webinar that we did, The Power of Breath, Swami Sardananda. Really charge the body and the system with oxygen, the most important nutrients to our survival, to our success, to our growth and reaching our full potential. So a lot of different meditations, a lot of different movement sequences, a lot of different breathing techniques. really help charge up the body, charge up the mind, charge up the spirit. Powerful stuff. I also have been wanting to do Qigong for a very long time, so I read this book and I have been practicing the 8 movements just about every morning and just about every evening. It takes about 8 minutes. No big deal. So, 15 minutes of movement every day, which has fixed my digestion. It's fixed my resting patterns. It's lowered my anxiety. It's lowered my stress levels. It's helped me feel more comfortable in my own body, in my own being, because I'm actually using, the body. I'll be in 5 minutes. Got some food. Gotta love having a caregiver there, making bomb eats, bomb organic natural eats. I'm also eating a really high vibe diet. I'm eating the food that I'm supposed to eat. I'm not eating the food that I'm allergic to, which I've been eating for a long time. I'm using the body in the way it's supposed to be used. Movement. It's important. Fixes digestion, rest, calming. Like when I'm stressed out, it's because I wasn't moving. Reading this one, recommended by one of my mentors, favorite people in the world, Elliot Hulse. Notice the $100 bookmark. Shoutouts to Ty Lopez for recommending that technique. It's a reminder that the information in this book is worth that much and probably more. This $100 bookmark, that's nothing. This book is worth hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. In fact, if I can apply the knowledge. A place where a lot of people miss out is that they read the book, just do the book smart things, but they don't apply it. This book right here is teaching me in what ways I've been acting like a boy and in what ways I can grow up and be more like a man. And that's a big thing too. Taking responsibility, growing up, being more mature, being more accountable. These are things that lead to boosting self-esteem, feeling better about oneself. And as I learn more, I'm like, I was doing that. Okay, I can stop doing that. Very helpful stuff. Books are a great way to get perspective. Conversations with other people are a great way to have perspective too, because you can say, I'm not the only one who suffers from this. I'm not the only one who has this issue. And when other people find solutions to problems that you're experiencing too, you can apply those solutions and save yourself a lot of time. And the last book, which I haven't gotten into yet, but I intend to, is the Chakra Meditation book, written by Swami Saradananda, same as the breath book. I know that the chakras, the energy centers in the body, all powerful, all healing, all activating. There's a lot of power that lies dormant because I didn't know how to activate these things. I only was working on the physical body, and I wasn't even doing a good job with that. And I wasn't working on the energetic body. And that is a thing. This is ancient wisdom. This stuff has been around for thousands of years. And people have been applying it and getting great results. So who am I to think, it's just woo-woo? It doesn't make this has been around forever. So I did show up late to a tournament one day because I went to a chakra meditation, had my chakras realigned, and the shit that I don't even want to call it channel happiness consultant, the person leading the meditation, the shit she called me out on, it was unreal. She knew that I felt disconnected from the earth, that I didn't feel grounded, and that's why one of the reasons I was super stressed, feeling all up in the clouds. She called me out on some feelings of superiority, which had left me feeling disconnected from other people, because when you're putting off this vibe like you're better than people, why would people want to interact with you? And then she pointed out a really, really huge one, and it was that I thought that self-love was a sign of weakness. And it was weak to love oneself and to care about oneself. And that was the thing that flipped the switch. So when you don't, we get what we put out. And when we put out hatred, negativity, the world gives us negativity and hatred back. When we put out love and appreciation, the world gives us love and appreciation and support back. And we can only put out what is coming from inside of us. So however we feel about ourselves is what we're probably going to project onto the world. And when I'm just like, I love myself, I care about myself, I value myself, this is what I'm into, and I don't care what anyone else thinks, this is what I'm gonna do, things change. Mood changes, habits change, the ability to offer value changes because I'm getting more in line with my true purpose as opposed to playing the role that other people wanted me to play because that's how they saw me, it's how they knew me, and it's not the full essence of who I am. Still planning to play tournaments, playing the Monster Stack this weekend, the 888 Lucky Crazy Eights next weekend, tag team with my man Ali Msirovic, couple of 1K second chances, and of course the World Series Poker main event because we got a world record to get, and 2016 is the year. We're going to make that clear. But best results are not going to come from studying more poker strategy. Best results are going to come from taking care of the self. And one of the main reasons I wanted to put this message out is because a lot of people are just like, give me more strategy, feed me more, I want more knowledge, I want more understanding. And honestly, there's a good chance you already know everything you need to know about poker. Poker is not that complicated of a game when you break it down to its core components and its key parts. But if our mental game is weak, if our valuation of ourself is weak, then that's going to manifest on the table, because your true essence comes out on the poker table. And unless you feel confident, unless you believe in yourself, and unless you feel that you are worthy, by the way, shout outs to another mentor of mine, Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. You got to feel that you are worthy to bring in what you're actually entitled to and what you deserve. So, I really want to cover the mental game and talk about kind of what I'm learning, what I'm going through, because I think it's one of the most beneficial things I can offer. And it's also the most authentic. This is all real. I did get some help from some mentors and I have read some books, but what I'm talking about is what I experienced. And I'd like to share the download that I got in the tank today. When I was floating, isolation, just connected with myself and really feeling what I needed. And it was a simple statement, which I am going to share with you. And I encourage you to try it yourself. Maybe you're not ready for it, but the message will be here whenever you want to check it out. Come back in a week, come back in a month. Try it out and see what happens. And it's just cultivating love. It's reprogramming that thought that, you're not deserving of love, you're not worthy, and just flipping the script. Because until you love yourself, no one else can love you. And love gives you infinite energy. Love is the secret weapon this summer. Watch the amazing things that are going to happen to me and my circle of friends because we are driven by love this summer. When I see someone's lacking in it, I'm right there by their side. I got some cool stories to share about that, but we're already getting to a long video, so I'll save that for another one. But I just want to say good luck to my man Blake Eastman from Beyond Tells and the School of Cards in the 5K 6 Max. Really, really thankful that we got to meet and have that conversation at Holstein's, man. Love you, brother. Love you, brother. So the download from the tank was simple. And I say this and I say it 3 times because the more times we say it, the more important it is clear to the subconscious mind it carries across. So, I love me. I love me. I love me. I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. I love us. I love us. I love us. We are loved. We are loved. We are loved. I love all. I love all. I love all. All are loved. All are loved. All are loved. Try it out. Say it. See how much better you feel when you get to express your true feelings as the beautiful divine human being that you are. And when you get a reminder, that the world is not a scary place. The world is not a dangerous place. The world is a beautiful place filled with abundance, joy, beauty, love. So many good things. All you gotta do is start with love, start with self-care, say that you deserve it, say that you are worthy, and then just go out there and start experiencing, Don't be afraid to take action. Just get in there, see what happens. So I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I would like to thank you for all the support over the years along my journey. I know it's been ups and downs. I know we've been all over the place, and sometimes I was doing one thing, another time I'm doing the other thing. But I'm just keeping it as real as I can with you. I'm just sharing as much as I can with you and hoping that you may find some benefit from my journey and the lessons that I have learned along the way. So please leave me a comment. Let me know if you found this beneficial. Let me know if, maybe this was something you needed to hear, or maybe if you have something that I could benefit from hearing too. Please put it in the comments because I would love to hear from you too. And just before I go, I want you to know one thing, that if you are watching this video and you made it this far, I know that you're a dedicated gripster. I know that you're serious. I want to thank you for subscribing, and I want you to know that I love you and that you, my friend, are loved. Here's a quick little shot, Vegas skyline. Got a tennis court. We got a whole bunch of other things. Maybe after the main event we'll fill them pool of chairs with some fine ladies. It is Vegas, right? We'll see. Anyway, again, thank you so much for all the support over the years. 2016 is the year we're going to make that clear. And good luck to all the gripsters out here in Vegas. Congratulations on the ones who have had great results so far. CJ Sands winning that bracelet, and Kelly Winterhalter making a serious splash at the WSOP. Until next time, y'all know what to do. Take what you learned, go out there, get stacking. 2016 is the year. Let's make it happen.